Hello, Big Picture community. This is Tony Granito, the instructional coach at Big Picture, and making this short video to explain a little bit about teams and using assignments in teams. So we'll jump right in. As you can see, I have my favorite class here on the screen. The first thing I want to make a point of is that in all of our class teams at Big Picture, the general channel should be used, or that's where you should look for announcements coming from each teacher and where the assignments could be posted. Okay. The second point I'd like to make is that when we have live classes on our normal schedule, those can all be found in the class meetings channel of each class. In this example, you can see here's a class that was already ended, and here's the video so that students can go back and watch the video. And then here is the next scheduled class meeting. The third point in this video is to explain a little bit about the assignments function in Teams. So assignments can be found over here on the left-hand side, or where the assignments were posted. So in this case, they were posted in the general channel. Some teachers might have an assignment channel where they're posting those assignments. So assignments can be found in those possible two places. The one place where you can always find assignments is over in the assignments section on the left. When you click on the assignments section on the left, you will see a list of all of the classes that you have. And this is where you'll start to look for the assignments. One major thing about the assignment function in Teams is, at the moment, this is useful as a checklist or a calendar to see what has been assigned to students and when it's due, and to let the teacher know that the work has been completed. So I'll repeat that. This is not a place where you will look for grades and large amounts of feedback. This is more of a calendar or a checklist where you will find what the assignments are and when they're due, and the place where students can let teachers know that they completed the assignment. Right, so let's dig in to see what assignments I have in my Period 2 favorite class. So from the Assignments tab, I click on the class that I want to see the assignments for. When I do that, it opens a page with a list of assigned assignments and a list of completed assignments. And in this example, I have 3 assigned assignments. One was due September 2nd, and so it's telling me that that assignment is past due. And then I have 2 assignments that are due next week, one on October 5th and one on October 7th, and I haven't completed any. So let's take a look inside some of these assignments. In the assignment, Unit 1, Assignment 1, if I click into it, this is an example of an assignment on a OneNote page. So when teachers assign OneNote pages, they link those pages in the assignment in Teams. Students only need to click on the assignment and it will take them to the page in Teams where they can complete their assignment. So for this assignment, it says that I need to find the best cat meme ever and paste it there. And to complete the assignment, I am going to paste the cat meme that I found into that page. And so now I completed that assignment. I can close the assignment. And since I did complete that, over here in the upper right-hand corner, I'm going to inform the teacher that I'm turning this assignment in, even though it'll be late, because I did show my learning, and our teachers accept learning when it happens. So I turn it in, and it gives me a nice animated celebration. It says that I turned it in late on September 29th at 3:17 p.m. And I can also undo the turn in if I'd like to take it back and do more work on it. So now that I've completed that assignment, it is now in the completed section, and I can move forward and work on Unit 1, Assignment 2. If I click in there, this is a Word document that the teacher has assigned me, and it looks like they want me to write about my favorite Canadian TV show. That's going to take some work. But if I click on this assignment, it'll open that Word document for me to do my work in, and this is where I would, well, I'd have to open it in the desktop application, do my work, and then come back and close it. And once I do that, I can click Turn In to let the teacher know that I finished that work also. It is important to note that the Turn In button works. The Turn In button works whether or not the work is done or not. So if students click the Turn In button but they did not complete the work, you might get the report home that says they completed it in Teams, but when you look in Synergy to see the scores, you will see that there is no score because they didn't actually do the work. Okay, the last possibility for an assignment that we're going to talk about in this video is the possibility that the teacher assigns something that is not in OneNote or not in a Word document, but is on a different website or some other work area that the class works in. And so this Unit 2 Assignment 1, if I click into that assignment, this provides a link to an outside resource, and if I click on it, it will open up Nearpod, one of the other applications that many of our teachers use, where I would then log in with my school account and complete the Nearpod that the teacher has assigned. And so Nearpod has the possibility of videos being embedded, open-ended questions, more content, quizzes. When I finish that Nearpod, it's going to be identified in Nearpod that it was completed, so the teacher will go and look for the work there. But if I wanted to let the teacher know that I'd finished it, I will come here and click Turn In. Parents should have started to receive a weekly email summary of the assignment activity for their child in Teams. This is what it looks like with the date and then the key at the top identifying how many assignments were turned in and how many were not turned in. Check mark, exclamation mark means not turned in. Check mark means turned in. As you look down the list, it's important to note that the check mark identifies whether or not your child has clicked the Turn In button in Teams. It does not identify whether or not they completed the work. So there is a possibility that the Turn In button was clicked, but the work was not completed. And in that case, you will want to go to look in Synergy to see what the grade on the assignment was. And if there's no grade there, that's a possibility that the assignment was not completed, but the button in Teams to turn it in was clicked. At the bottom of the message that you should be receiving an email each week is a list of upcoming assignments if the teachers have already entered them in Teams. So in this case, our favorite class has a field trip coming up on Friday. So to review what we just talked about, any important information coming from your teachers should be found in the general channel, along with assignments that are posted to the general channel. And I did mention that some teachers might have assignments posted in dedicated assignment channels. Class meetings should be found in the meetings channel or on the calendar in Teams. And then finally, assignments in Teams are a calendar or a checklist. It is not a place where grades or feedback is found. Feedback is found where an assignment was completed. That might be OneNote or Word or another website that was attached to the assignment. And grades are found in Synergy. On the horizon, there are some improvements coming from Microsoft to the assignments feature. And one of them is an enhanced assignment dashboard, which should give us more information than just the list of assignments and classes. And then one thing that will help us all out is a unified calendar for class meetings as well as assignments. So all of the class meetings and assignments will be on the one Teams calendar.